Alrighty, guys. Friday practice for us, which means majority shorts and really special team emphasis for us. So we got 30 good minutes worth of work of special teams going over some special situations that we addressed, and then got a little bit of review of what we're going to do in the scrimmage tomorrow. Important day for us tomorrow, really, having our second scrimmage. The majority of it will be live. We'll try to get 60 plays of live scrimmage work and kind of see where we are as a team. Move all the coaches back and see how these kids react. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And it was a good day. Second day in a row without an injury, so that's always a good thing for a head coach. So with that, I'll answer any questions that you got. Yeah, go ahead.
How did Dominic Davis's move to corner come about?
Yeah, you know, really two-phase. Dom approached us and said, you know what, Coach, we got a lot of talent right now in the backfield, and really seeing what we have at the corner spot right now with Greg Johnson down and Jakari trying to get healthy. It was a nice move for us, to be honest with you. He's a great athlete. He's played both positions in high school, has been a wide receiver, corner, and kick returner, and it just felt like a natural move at this point in time in the camp to see, you know, where he's at with it. Always knowing that he can come back to offense, but I'm happy for the kid. He wants to have an opportunity to see what he can do over there, and it's the right time with some injuries that have happened.
Is Jakari going to need the fall to get full strength?
Yeah, you know, we're looking right now. He's getting closer. He's finally gotten to the point where he's able to do some of practice and not feel any pain. Don't have a crystal ball for where that's going to be. We're going to see where he's at 2 weeks from now. We really like the sign of his athleticism, but we want to be slow with it. You know, anytime you're dealing with a knee, especially that special of an athlete, we want to make sure it's 100% right. So we won't rush it, especially a kid in his freshman year.
John Baxter said if you keep having recruiting classes like this freshman class has turned out to be, you'll never lose another game. Now, he didn't exactly say that second part, but what is your evaluation of where these freshmen are after 2 weeks?
Yeah, you know, I've really appreciated their maturity and how they've come about. They've really been a shut up and work bunch of really keeping learning from their older brothers, you know, really trying to earn spots, but doing it in a very respectful way. You don't see a lot of trash talking out here. They're just trying to find a role on this football team and make the bus, and I appreciate that. I've always thought that coaches are really nice, but players win games, and you know, to sign that last recruiting class and to see what they're doing here, I'm with Coach Bax. I'd love to have 3 or 4 more just like that one, because this group's going to make a major impact not only this year but for years to come.
Dominic said that he used to play cornerback, but I think back in his junior year.
Mm-hmm.
You familiar with what he could do back there, or is it just kind of brand new right now?
Well, I think it's a little bit new. You know, it's been a while. You know, he's been here for a couple of years now and been on the offensive side of the ball. But the one thing I appreciate, you look at him and the speed just shows, and that's natural for that corner position. You know, he's a kid that can run 10.5 in the 100. He does have good ball skills. He does have football instinct. So it's a trial basis. We just want to see where it's at. You know, I think one of the good things our coaching staff has done in years prior has been able to think outside the box, worst case scenario, you know, and train guys at different positions. And Dom's always been one of those guys who's been a football smart kid, and one of those guys I think can go back and forth if needed if we get in a bad situation.
We were asking Dimitri the other day if he would have any hesitation about starting an 18-year-old at nose tackle, but he said no. It's kind of your...
Yeah, you know, I've always thought that, you know, the light always clicks on for everybody at a different time. Sometimes you're 18 years old, and, you know, sometimes it takes you to your sophomore, junior, senior year. And, you know, we're always going to put the best player on the field no matter what their age is. You know, that's my responsibility as a coach is to make sure that we're putting the best possible product out there. And our guys, I think that's why you see such a level of competition out here in this camp, is they understand that everybody's fighting for a job. You heard our veterans even say that, you know, that no job is safe, and you have to put the best player that helps our team out there right off the bat. And if he's 18-year-old, he's 18.
How close are you with the Toa Nika Nico decision?
Yeah, probably. It's pretty close. I would say, we go into mock game week a week from this Monday. By that point in time, that we're 2 weeks out for a game, and we'll have solidified that front five and really preparing for that first game.
Is there a chance Toa's been going to left tackle? Does he have to go to tackle, or could he go to another position?
The beauty about Toa is he's got the capability of playing tackle, guard, or center, and we knew that with him coming in as even a freshman, and he's played all three positions in his time here at USC. Our responsibility is to make sure we find the best five for our football team in the moment, and in that first game doesn't mean that it won't change throughout the season due to injury or doing for some young people. They keep on improving, but we'll get the best five out there for that first ball game, and then we'll reevaluate each and every week. But I will credit Toa for the job he's done in this camp. It's been ultra impressive from him going back and forth. It just shows how football instinctive he is, how selfless he is to help in any way he can for his teammates. He's one of the reasons that we will be successful this year is because of men like that.
Have you ever seen that, where you've had that much switching in a position like center? I mean, is that ever
it happens sometimes. I remember the year we had four. We had four guys get hurt, and you had guys that all of a sudden were, they were tackles, and then all of a sudden Nico's coming into center, and it was out of necessity. Toa was a guard that had to come into center when Max got hurt, and then he gets hurt, and we've got another. We got Khalil Rogers, who was a natural guard, have to move into center. So it really taught me, that 1 year taught me, you better be ready for each and every scenario that could happen to you. Prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
That's good.
All righty, guys. Thank you so much.